Hey,
yeah.
Did you send those to yourself?
No, I
files.
just reminded Bobby to send it to me.
Okay, what is it?
The music.
Oh, I was telling you to text them to yourself so you had them.
Oh, gotcha.
So if in case you wanted to say, go out with it.
Gotcha.
Good. Anyway,
But if you ever think about doing a podcast,
Yeah.
and you ever need any kind of help, we're here.
I would love to. I mean, I've thought about it a lot, honestly, but I don't know what I would talk about, and I don't know what I would do.
Oliver Hudson and Kate Hudson have one now. They're doing a siblings one. So my brother and Steve and I did one with Kate and Oliver.
Oh, but that's
it was
great.
really funny.
I'll listen
to
it.
But so that's what they are. So they're interviewing others, celebrity.
Okay, if I tell you what my idea is it
supportive.
documented that then I have it and nobody can do it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've always wanted to do a podcast where I wire my car up, or I just buy a car and wire it up as my podcast studio. And then we have a guest on, we get in my car and decide where we're going for lunch. And then we talk about what we're, the place we're going to, what we're going to have, what we're going to eat. Then we take a break. And then go in and eat it, and then on the way home we just talk about what we had and interactions that happened. But it all takes place in the car. Can it work?
Not only could it work, I think that people would love it, and also secondly, I still go to El Cholo because of you.
Because of me?
Yeah, because you told me about their chicken chimichangas.
Oh my god!
Do you remember? You told me.
Good.
I know.
But remember, my favorite Mexican is over by you now, where you're going to be. Tony's Mexican Grill, Magnolia and Coldwater.
What's Tony's?
Well, you and I went there for lunch.
So good. No, Tony's
Mexican Grill.
Oh,
I'll get your exact coordinates and I'll hook you up with good restaurants where you're going to be.
Yeah,
I know a thing or two.
Because Dax does it, right?
Dax
Shepard does a podcast.
I heard his podcast is great.
It's great.
I heard it's
Michael Rosenbaum has one.
There's no room for more podcasts.
Always.
Oh my God.
I think that it is, and the beauty about podcasting is that anyone can do it from anywhere, but the good ones will always sort of rise to the top.
Yeah, it's like when I go on the road now, 90% of my audience is Tiger Belly fans.
So how many listeners do you guys have right now? How many people are potentially listening?
A good amount. I think the difference, they're a different kind of fan base because they really latch on to the human part of you. Mm-hmm. They don't want to see a big performance. They don't want to see broadcasting chops.
Well, they're going to be disappointed by this then.
They want to see...
Ha-ha! Yeah.
Yeah, they like mistakes. They like when people fumble on their words.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how See, that's the other thing with a podcast. It's like you have the DNA and the past and track record. You can say whatever you want. I edit myself so much in real life. I can only say what I want to say around a few select people.
I understand what you're saying.
Because everything is so dangerous now.
Right. And I still have to we still edit the fuck out of this thing.
Not the fuck out of it, but...
I have to even... Because I say crazy shit.
Well, because you have a conscience. Thing that people don't know about you is that you're, or maybe they do. I don't know. Does this fans know?
What do you mean conscience?
That you're a sweet guy.
He is sweet.
That you're sweet.
But he is... He's very reckless with some things that he says, and he never means it.
Yeah.
He just talks out of his ass.
Because no one gave me the memo that retard was bad.
Yeah,
Right.
You shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
This will be clipped.
Don't say it again.
I won't. But I've said it in front of you before.
He's gonna flip the table. He's gonna flip the table.
Say it again.
Why?
Because I'll flip it.
All right.
No, don't say that.
Or that or midget.
Really, you can't say that one?
Yeah, you can't say that one. You can't say that one.
Little person.
Gray area.
Yeah, you have to say little person.
Yeah.
I met a little person comedian the other night at the Laugh Factory. I went to see.
Brad.
You already know I met him?
No,
but
that's the only...
it's like saying...
Now this guy's going to feel really bad because it wasn't Brad. It was it was Nate Bargatze's friend, a little guy. You know who Nate Bargatze is?
Yeah, I know Nate, but it's not Brad Williams?
No, Brad Williams is like super famous, right? Like he's
doing good.
Yeah, this guy was not.
He's a midget?
But no, he was a little person.
But can I say something?
What?
I was watching Godzilla, the Matthew Broderick Godzilla one.
Love that one.
Right?
I mean, is there anything more stereotyped than that? Than you watching Godzilla?
Yeah. It's one of my favorites.
Okay.
The Matthew Broderick Godzilla.
Yeah.
Oh, the baby.
And what's his name? What was the cameraman's name? He played. I love him. He's a good actor. Anyway, he's chasing after Godzilla because he's a film like newscaster cameraman.
Well, who is
right?
it? I want to know who it is now.
His name is he's very good. They gave him a sitcom a couple years ago. It didn't work, but I like him. Okay, look it up.
Jean Reno.
No.
It wasn't Hank Azaria.
Yeah, Hank Azaria.
Was it Hank Azaria?
Hank
Oh.
Azaria. Hank, you don't like him?
Yeah, I love Hank Azaria, but he's more than had a sitcom a couple years ago that didn't work. I mean, he's pretty well.
He's great.
He's huge.
Yeah.
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, and he was on a sitcom that didn't work a couple years ago too. Okay. All right, that's facts. I'm not, I just said I like him a lot.
Yeah.
So he's running with the camera, and his girlfriend goes, "Where you going, you retard?" Right? And I remember as a young man watching that movie, not having a problem with it.
1998.
That doesn't.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah, but they
the point
changed
you're
the
trying to drive
rules, and what
home?
I'm saying is, it's like
No, it's not you who has a problem with it. Of course you wouldn't. But if you have a family member who has disabilities and things like that, it would hit you differently.
Yeah, it would hit you the wrong way. And I've learned that by my beautiful girlfriend who works with, and my sister who works with special needs kids.
they do? Oh.
And learning that. And, as someone who I remember, was telling Tyler earlier that I remember a bit he used to do, and if we talked about this in his last, we'll just cut this out, but that a bit he used to do where people thought you were a special needs person on the side of the road selling corn.
Oh, yeah.
You still do
I still
that?
have a version of that joke. Yeah.
God, you got to let it go, bro.
Yeah, no.
You let that joke go.
No.
No, do it though.
I ain't going to do it on my special.
Just say corn the way you say corn because that's what he cracks up at.
Oh, what? Have you seen Corn? That bit? Corn! I go, Corn! That's all I did.
Dude, it's killing Tyler right
Wow. You're a Corn fan, huh? Wow.
Those eyes are expanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if one day, like, this Chinaman, like people say Chinaman, right? And that's wrong.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't
they
say
say.
anything when it comes to stuff because I don't know what's correct because it's not what. The problem is we've switched to not wondering like what's in the heart of a person.
There we go.
Right.
That's what I
We've just switched to words and like nobody wants to. I mean, not nobody, but most people don't want to offend other people.
Yes,
but it comes from not. It just comes from not knowing, which is ignorance. Like ignorance is not a bad word when you it's in the right context. It's just that you don't know. It doesn't mean you're a racist person. It doesn't mean you're a bigoted person if you are clearly just making a mistake in semantics or words. Like
Yeah. It's like when Andrew Santino was in Japan and he did that little thing with video and he'd go to every Japanese person and go, Bobby, right? Now, if I didn't know the guy, right, I'd be like, fuck that guy, right? But, I know what his heart is and I make fun of his red hair and his heritage.
But isn't that what true equality is?
That's
When
what it
everybody
is.
can be made fun of.
Yes.
Around, like no matter if you are in a wheelchair or if you're like nobody has a problem making fun of fat people still though. Well, let's be real honest about that. Fat people are still a pretty simple, easy target.
Yeah.
You can't believe. You know what? One thing you would be surprised by. Yeah, you're fat too, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know I am. I don't care.
I know. Well, I know, and I love that about you. I don't have that. I care. I know.
I don't think you do.
Yes, I do. But do you want to know something that I think you'll be really surprised by, Tyler? And I don't know if you've seen it or not, but how quickly, because people just assume, oh, you're on TV, people recognize you and know who you are all the time. That's not true. I can walk around and nobody, at least to my knowledge, knows what I do or who I am or whatever, who I think I am or being on TV or whatnot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But how quickly I can be in a Vons parking lot and be like, hey, you're parked a little close to my car here. Like what a normal person would do, and how quickly that becomes, well, yeah, why don't you lose some weight and you'd be able to get into it.
Oh shit.
Oh,
In
shit.
a second.
Drop of a
Yeah.
dime.
Yeah.
Have you ever been with me when, oh yeah.
You've been with him?
Yeah.
Oh,
he
that
did.
was you. Yeah. Very funny. I
No,
like it.
we were
Yeah.
a guy backed into my car. A guy completely backed into my car. He was in getting himself ice cream. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
He wasn't getting me ice cream. That's sad.
Rite Aid?
No. It's someplace.
Birthday cake remix.
Guy backed into my car, and I just get out of my car, and I walk up next to the car, and I'm just like looking at him like this.
Yeah.
And he rolls down his window and goes, "What's your fucking problem?" And I go, "Is that how you roll through life? You just back into other people's car and don't do anything about it. So fuck you, you fat motherfucker. Just like goes off on me. It's the reason why now I have cameras on the front and back of my car to document interactions. Because that guy could have easily had just
like apologize, say, "Oh shit."
I said,
I'm
"Oh
sorry."
shit, man, I didn't mean." Because it's not like you
wanna
damaged my car.
Don't you, in those kind of circumstances, want to get recognized right then and there, though?
No, I don't. I don't
don't?
want any part of it because I go red light. You know my situation. You know I can go real serious real quick.
Yeah.
And so I've backed way away from that.
Wow.
I can't get into those situations.
So people just their immediate response is to make fun of someone's weight.
Of course, but
Yeah.
I'm no different than anyone else. Like in that aspect, I'm glad I'm able to like say like, yeah, I know it happens because it happens to me. So imagine just I've seen it happen before with people.
Wow.
But anyway, my point is like we're making this whole list of what we can and can't say. Let's start adding fat people to the list.
We will.
Yeah, but
We
I think
will.
the big problem too is that we judge ourselves by our intentions, but we judge others by mere words and actions. Like we always say, "Oh, I'm not a bigot. I'm not this," because we know our personal intentions, right? But what we judge others by, we never stop to think about what their intention is. We only just hear words.
Yeah.
And we hear actions, and that's it. We like react based on that.
Yeah.